And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Den here at Griswold High School. Mike Minarski along with Mr. Anderson himself, Sean Anderson. He's back for another year of basketball.
Problems.
Maybe a long night.
It might be. Griswold lost the JV game tonight, 57-29. So
we'll see. I think, Anderson, you know what has to happen tonight? I think that that Griswold has to lean on their senior scorer. That's Nick Gilo, number 5. He's coming back. He's a 3-year starter here on this Wolverine squad, and I think they have to lean on him a little bit to lead the team. Yeah. There's 2 other kids as well that really kind of form this nucleus on this team. Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. They're pretty rounded.
Yes.
This team is pretty rounded. So you have Nick Gilo coming back. They're going to get some points from him. You're going to get some great ball handling from C.J. Matson.
Yes.
C.J. Matson's going to do well as
Matt Dembinski
in the middle, but you know who you really got to look at, who I think could be a real dark horse this entire season. Farrell Curtis.
Yes, he came on strong last year. In the middle of the season, he started to really come on strong. He started on the JV team, then he got going. He got to play more and more minutes as the season went on, and he started to make an impact. So you're right, Mike. If he can make an impact this year and get off to a good start and play a little bit more and keep playing and get some points on the board, we're going to see a lot of him this year. Yeah, you know, I think we're looking at what potentially could be a very high-scoring squad. I mean, you got Andrew Cozio, who not only is he accurate as a quarterback for the Wolverines, he can shoot the 3. Chris Roddy coming back, C.J. Matson, Nick Gilo, Farrell Curtis, Mikey Sims, Ray Ciccarelli, Matt Dembinski. I mean, this team has a lot of talent. Yes, this year. And really, it's just as good as a team as they had last year. Last year they had a good team. This year it might even be better. Some younger guys got to play a little bit last year. Now they don't have Mason Rubino and a couple of other guys, so they lose them. But I think they have a good balance. They have a good chemistry, like you were saying. And if they can keep that chemistry together all year long. I talked to Coach before the game, and he said they just want to go out, play hard in this first game. Of course, you want to win, get the nerves out, and lots of minutes that have to be played. All right, so you want to take a look. Hey, Anderson, look at that camera right there. We're live up on YouTube. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us on YouTube right here on SNSN. You can listen to us as well if you want to by going to SNSNonline.com and pressing the button there, right smack dab in the middle of the screen. It's a big box. You can't miss it. So make sure you check it there if you just want to listen to the game. But actually check it out on YouTube as well. And if you can see us, I can see you. I kind of feel like I'm the guy from Romper Room right now. You don't remember that show, do you? No. You remember that show? You don't at all? I don't. No. It was like a nursery school setting, and this lady, I don't know, they were busy bees or busybodies. She had this little thing, and she would look through and go, "I see Mikey, I see Johnny, I see." You guys know what I'm talking about? Have you seen it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So anyway, this is radio. We can talk to anybody around here. It doesn't matter. So, all right, so we got Griswold taking on Bacon Academy. That game is just a few minutes away. We're going to come back with all the action. We got Kyle Gunderman manning everything on the helm on the YouTube side, as well as Ariana. She'll be doing some video from the sidelines as well. A lot of great coverage, all planned for you tonight, folks, right here on SNSN.
Don't just wish for a winning deal, make it dish, and we'll make it real. Don't just wish, make it dish.
Hi everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors, Route 32, North Franklin, Connecticut. Looking for a great vehicle at a better price? Get into Dish and see me for the area's largest inventory of off-lease vehicles of all makes, all models. I price our inventory with real-time market data. That means you get the best price possible, and I'll prove it. I promise you'll have the best buying experience. Ask your friends, they probably bought from us already, and they will tell you there's nothing better than dealing with the Dishes. So visit me in Franklin or check us out online at thriftycarsct.com.
Dean's Corner Diner, Main Street, Jewett City, says they have the best breakfast in town. Stop in and find out for yourself, or call in your order at 860-3 860-376-9141. Dean says, go Bella, go Wolverines.
Hi, it's John Mancini from Eastern Connecticut Savings to tell you how you can add a little more time to your day by utilizing our convenient online and mobile banking services. No need to make a special trip to deposit a check account balances, transfer funds between accounts, and so much more from the comfort of, well, anywhere. You can do it all from your iOS or Android mobile device. Learn more at bankeasternct.com or visit any of our convenient locations because your time matters.
Eastern Connecticut Savings, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Harry, the Tooth Fairy. Or at least I used to be the Tooth Fairy. Business was great. Then people started discovering Griswold Dental. Dr. Norman Katzoff and his staff can do things to help you keep your teeth longer. It's enough to make an old tooth fairy cry. Griswold Dental can do all the work in-house. Imagine a new crown in 2 hours. They even know how to make dental anxiety go away. They even have a laser that can help with your gums. Griswold Dental will make you want to smile again. They can restore, clean, and help prevent all those problems that keep me in business. Dr. Katzoff and his staff will make you feel like family. They're friendly and you'll be comfortable. Contact Griswold Dental today and set up an appointment. 860-376-2624. 860-376-2624. Griswold Dental, 87 Slater Avenue, Jewett City. Tell them the Tooth Fairy sent you.
Running a business requires you to be creative, flexible, and accessible to serve your valued customers. Shouldn't you expect the same from your business bank? Hello, I'm Mike Alberts.
And I'm Bill Kuchar, and we represent the business lending team at Jewett City Savings Bank.
We serve businesses like yours, which are vital to helping build our local economy. When you entrust your business banking to Jewett City Savings Bank, you'll get a bank-wide commitment to helping you and your business succeed. We focus on delivering the business financing solutions that are always in your best interest.
From revolving lines of credit and flexible term loans to commercial mortgages and construction loans, Jewett City Savings Bank is ready to work with you for all your business financing needs.
To find out more, call Bill Kuchar or me, Mike Alberts, at 860-376-4444 or visit us online at jcsbank.com.
Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to the Den here at Griswold High School. My name is Mike Bonarski. We have Sean Anderson along for the ride tonight. It is Griswold, the Wolverines, taking on the Bobcats of Bacon Academy. I think, we really blew up the Wolverines in our intro in the pregame show. What do you know about bacon? Other than it fries up and it's crispy.
Tastes really good. No, Bacon Academy, last year they went 8-7. They did make the state tournament, but as you mentioned, they were knocked out in the first round by Griswold by a score of 72-55. Last year at home, they were 3-3. In away, they were 5-4. So they had a winning record on the road. They got off to a hot start early in the year, and then they got on a cold streak, and they were kind of streaky, so, for lack of a better word. So
well, Griswold was too. I mean, both teams were pretty streaky. So I think that Griswold has more returning people, right, than I think pretty much anybody in the ECC, for crying out loud. I mean, they have quite a few people coming back. One of the ones we talked about, of course, was Nick Gilo.
Yep, Nick Gilo comes back. Chris Roddy returns for another season. You got Matt Dembinski back. Pharaoh Curtis, as we previously mentioned, he's going to get some more minutes now. After Griswold, they now no longer have Max Gregory and Mason Rubino. Those are the two players that they lost from their starting lineup because they graduated. So it'll be interesting to see how they replace them. Like we said, Pharaoh Curtis and C.J. Matson's going to get some more playing time tonight. Andrew Koziel will come off the bench.
C.J. Matson is very, very fast, and I think that he's a much better basketball player than he was a year ago. But the kid is absolutely just an athlete. He's just an athlete. We're going to look at a couple other kids here that Griswold has that we haven't really seen yet on the varsity side. Number one being Jacob Blanchard, James Bruno, Keith Cady. These are all kids that are just coming in. Cameron Staniski, he's a freshman as well. Aaron Hamill, Evan Gilgenbach, Ethan Frazier. I was talking to some people at the beginning or the end of last game, and it's fun to watch these kids play, and then you know darn well in 3 years they're going to be seniors and they're going to be leading this team, and it's really neat because that's what I'm seeing right now. This is the beginning of our 4th year of covering Wolverine basketball for Griswold. And for example, one of the kids, and he's just a junior, Pharaoh Curtis. I remember when he came in as a sophomore and just took over one game. Scored 22 points off of the bench, and he made his name heard. Last year he had a little bit of a slow year, but I'll tell you, when you needed a 3, you called on Pharaoh Curtis, and he hit. Matt Dembinski, another kid who I saw him in a scrimmage just last week, and I hadn't seen the kid for a year. And I looked at him and I'm going, boy, this kid bulked up. So you're talking about somebody who was tall and thin last year as a junior, in the paint. And now you have somebody that's bulked up and probably not going to get pushed around as much. So, I don't know. I mean, from what I saw, when they played the Old Lyme, the combined school last week in a scrimmage, they did very well. They did very, very well.
And hopefully they can continue that, doing very well. And like you said, Matt Dembinski bulking up. And it's interesting, you were talking about watching these kids grow and develop. And we're starting to see that now. And seeing these guys just grow and play well and start to play better and better as they get more and more playing time.
Yeah, that's very, very true. I want to thank our sponsors that make it possible for us to be broadcasting all of these games, whether we are here on SNSN or we are live on YouTube. Either way, these are the guys and ladies that make it possible for us. For example, Thrifty Auto Sales, Dish Motor Group in North Franklin, Dean's Corner Diner, home of the best breakfast in town, Eastern Savings Bank, Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. They changed their name. So it's now Eastern Savings Bank is now Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Griswold Dental on Slater Avenue here in Jewett City. Of course, the Jewett City Savings Bank, who's been there since the beginning right here with us at Wolverine Radio /SNSN. American Ambulance, definitely a staple in the town when it comes to emergency care. We're thankful for American Ambulance being in town. Macara Vehicle Services, Town and Country Discount Oil. Kevin Trahan, another guy who's been supporting Wolverine Radio Sports with us here on Wolverine Radio, and now as we move into SNSN. Kevin, thank you very much. And another guy who is so supportive of us and also of this community, and he doesn't even live here. Jay Burns and the Burns Agency, with their agency in Woodstock and also in Norwich.
You will buy better at Burns.
Then you will buy, see, look at that, And of course, Griswold Pride, I should say, as we always broadcast from the Griswold Pride broadcast booth. I like that.
I like that a lot.
All right, the teams are off the courts right now. They're talking to their head coaches. The buzzer goes on. And I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go down to the dog for this evening's announcements. The dog.
I know that kid.
Yeah.
Welcome to Griswold High School for tonight's basketball game between the Bacon Academy Bobcats and your hometown Griswold Wolverine. Griswold plays in ECC D2. Different leagues. At this time, the Griswold Athletic Department would like to ask all fans to please notice the exit signs from the gym in case of an emergency we have to evacuate. Also, Griswold would like to remind all fans that good sportsmanship is encouraged by the support of your team.
dog is going to go ahead and give the starting lineups right now. First for Bacon. Number 12, Luke Laceracina. Casey Hart, number 15. Number 31, a guard, Josh Stewart, also starting for Bacon. Their forward, Vianney Kostafavos.
That's a name.
Yeah, I don't think he's Greek, do you? And number 23 in the middle, Jordan Guerrera in the middle. That's your starting five for the Bacon Academy Bobcats. Dog's going to go ahead and announce the starting five. Chris Roddy getting the start. Chris, of course, been a JV player his whole life. There's Pharaoh Curtis, number 14, shooting guard. He can bang three from pretty much wherever you can see him go. Mikey Sims, number 32, very, very tough in the middle. Strong kid. Number 33, Matt Dembinski, also a force in the front. And then Nick Gilo, one of the captains. He's the one that they're going to be looking to for a lot of scoring, that's for sure. So now we're going to take our headsets off and be silent for a minute for the playing of the national anthem. It's the national anthem. We're going to have some basketball in just a second. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back with the opening tip-off right here on SNSN. It's Griswold taking on Bacon Academy next.
What does it mean to be your one-stop auto shop? A place that does it all. Makara Vehicle Services, North Main Street in Norwich is that place. Makara Vehicle Services. Find their hours of operation at www.makaravehicle.com.
Know your limit. Don't drink and drive. But if you do drink, drink responsibly. Take a tip and alternate alcoholic drinks with water or non-alcoholic beverages. Pace yourself. Keep track of how many drinks you've had. Eat before you drink. Choose a drink containing lower alcohol concentration and don't have more than one drink per hour. The standard drink size is 12 ounces for beer, 5 ounces for wine, and 1 ounce for liquor. For a handy Know Your Limit drinks versus weight chart, go to putnampride.org.
Welcome back to the Den here at Griswold High School. We are just back in time for the tip-off. You got Dembinski in the middle, and here it goes. Ball's controlled by Pharaoh Curtis of the Wolverines. Breaks it down. He's on the left-hand side. Switches it all over to Gilo to the left side. Brings it up to the top of the key with Chris Roddy. Back on over to Pharaoh Curtis as they try to set up the offense again. Gilo coming around the side. Chris Roddy for three. Just a little bit too much. A little pushing going on the inside. Wolverines get the rebound. Pharaoh Curtis trying to set it back up again. Roddy fakes a three. Drives to the hoop. Underneath. Out to Gilo for three. No good. Chris Roddy again. Third chance. Another chance for the Wolverines. This is 2 straight rebounds. Pharaoh Curtis, he's going to hit it for three. No. Another rebound. Gilo puts it in for two.
And Griswold, even though he didn't score on three tries, they did have a good job of moving the ball around the court, moving it around the horn, and eventually getting points on the board and not turning it over.
Quick turnaround jumper in the paint for Casey Hart for 2.
Definitely a big guy. They're going to have to try to stop him, especially in the paint.
Wolverines right back on offense. Farrell Curtis playing the point. There are a lot of passing, very quick passing by the Wolverines so far. Back up to the top of Farrell Curtis. Back down to Dembinski for 3. A little long. Didn't even touch the rim. Bacon Academy gets the rebound. We're tied at 2. Just at the beginning of the... they got lucky with the travel there, folks. Bacon with a pull-up jumper. That's Jason Hall. Wolverines back quickly on offense. Bacon up 4-2. Gilo's getting a lot of looks.
And they've been trying to find Chris Roddy a little bit too. They've been pump faking it to him.
Curtis drives the lane, no good, but it's brought down by Dembinski, but it looks like he got pushed a little bit, but still, it's off Bacon. It's going to be a Wolverine ball.
I just want to say, as they go around the horn and start passing the ball around, the one player that's really making it happen is Mikey Sims. He's doing a great job of setting picks and allowing the person that has the ball time to get the ball off.
Roddy all alone in three-point land and nails it. Wolverines go up by 1, 5-4 early.
Good start for both teams.
Here comes Bacon, slowing it down a little bit. Number 12 drives the lane, little alley-oop, no good for La Saracena. The ball gets knocked out. Apparently, it's off of Nick Gilo.
Yeah, it definitely touched Nick Gilo. He's like, I didn't touch it, but he did touch it.
Bacon's going to inbound the ball quickly to Jordan Guerrera. Quick pull-up jumper, no good. Gilo with the rebound. Here come the Wolverines. Roddy in the corner for 3. Little short. And a little scuffle underneath between Bacon and Griswold, and Gilo had the ball slip right out of his hands back to Bacon.
Both teams probably a little edgy and a little nervous to start off the season. Both want to get off to a hot start in this game and end up with a win.
Guerrera getting double teamed a little bit underneath a little bit, but quick turnover for the Wolverines, and Gilo a little too assertive there.
Yeah, just threw it behind the back of Dembinski, and that's the first turnover, I believe, of the ball game.
Yeah. That ball is tipped on the inbounds, and Dembinski almost got it, but then look at that.
Gilo front rimmed it.
Yeah.
Taken away by Hart.
As Guerrera at the top, hands it on over to Costafavos, throws it up, no. Stewart for 3, no good. Back to the Wolverines. Farrell Curtis back to the top of the key. On over quick to the right side. Chris Rye down to Mikey Sims, back to the top of the key. We're all alone. Matt Dembinski.
And you said he bulked up, and it's a good thing he did, because that's the only way he could have gotten that in.
And he's going to go to the stripe for 3.
Good stuff early from Dembinski. That foul goes on number 12. Luke La Saracena, his first foul, and the first foul of the season. In the end, 1 is good for Matt Dembinski.
So Dembinski completes the 3-point play. Wolverines up 8-4. Nice pass underneath for Bacon, but the pass is just a little bit hot to Costafavos, and he let it go.
You just like saying his name.
Costafavos.
It is a fun name.
It is. It's a fun name. Wolverines back at it. Gilo. Boom. 3. Just like we said at the beginning of the game, they're going to be looking to Gilo. He's got 5 first quarter points already. 11-4.
Griswold off to a great start.
Bacon seems to be real tentative when it comes to passing the ball.
Yeah, it seems like they really want to try to slow the pace of this game down. They're really not passing the ball around much, like you said.
Well, Saracena seems to be the general on the floor. Him and Guerrera. And Guerrera goes to the hoop for a reverse layup, and he gets hacked.
Chris Roddy.
I'm sorry.
Call for the foul, and that is the first foul of the year for Griswold, so you get that out of the way early.
That's it. Now it's gold.
Yep.
It's gold for the rest of the year now.
That's number 23, Jordan Guerrera.
I think it's Guerra.
Guerra?
I think that's how you say it.
Your guess is as good as mine.
He's got one more. And 1 out of 2. And Dembinski and Kostafavos underneath with trying to get the ball. And Kostafavos ended on the ground. Bacon ball. Ball sent out to Jordan Guerra, number 23. He's calling the play from the top of the key. Nice pass to Saracena underneath. So number 22, Kostafavos. And it's going to be a jump ball situation between him and Mikey Sims.
And they're saying it's Griswold ball. Good job by Mikey Sims. And Andrew Koziel is in the game. It looks like he replaced Chris Roddy for at least these next couple of minutes.
Farrell Curtis getting some double team on him. And with the pressure, an errant pass over to Gila, but it was off of Bacon, so it's still Griswold ball. 3:19 left in the first. Your Wolverines up 11-5. Curtis calling the play down to Dembinski in the paint. Passes it off to Gilo for 3.
In and out.
In and out, you're right.
And the foul is going to be on...
Say it.
Kostafavos?
I don't think so. Kostafavos.
Kostafavos.
It's got to be.
That is a fun name.
I thought he was going to be a shooting foul. I thought he said 2, but no? Okay. So Farrell Curtis is going to go ahead and inbound the ball. Passes it over to Mikey Sims, who gets it over to Gilo. Back down to Farrell Curtis. They're playing... Bacon's playing the zone, but they seem to be man-to-man on Bacon, on Farrell Curtis. But Curtis back with the ball again, going to reset it up there, Sean.
Yeah, it looks like they're really doing a good job passing the ball around in these pump fakes. Something that we don't see a lot of with the girls basketball team that we covered. But they're pump faking a throw, and it's throwing off these Bobcats right now.
Jason Hall in for the Wolverines as well. Little floater from Gilo, no good. Here come the Bobcats with a little bit of numbers, but they got a little sloppy with the passing. And here comes Koziel down the aisle. He's going to go all the way to the hoop and up, and it's good. Andrew Koziel drives the length of the court for 2 for the Wolverines.
Showed off that great speed. That was a good run for Griswold. 13-5 with a little over 2 minutes to go. And it looks like the Bobcats call timeout.
Timeout here, 13-5. We're going to take a quick break here at Griswold High School. Griswold leading the Bobcats 13-5, 2:16 left here in the first quarter. You're listening to Wolverines basketball on SNSN.
Town & Country Discount Oil is a family-owned company providing reliable and dependable service since 1996. Town & Country is licensed and insured with top-notch customer service and a well-trained staff servicing your residential and commercial needs. Town & Country strives to get you everyday low prices year-round. So call them 860-376-6008 or check them out on the web at townandcountrydiscountoilllc.com. Town & Country Discount Oil, delivering savings you'll warm up to.
Welcome back to the Den here at Griswold High School. Bacon inbounds it and gets down the floor quick, breaking the press. And Nick Tiziani coming in for Bacon for a quick 2.
Griswold turns the ball over. Looks like the Bobcats out of that timeout. They're starting to play a lot tighter defense, and that adjustment has helped at least in these opening seconds after that timeout.
Well, they're really focusing on Farrell Curtis, I noticed. And Curtis is going to take a seat.
Yeah, well, because they've passed him the ball the most times. They passed it to him more than Gilo.
Chris Roddy is back into the game. Guerrera went coast to coast. Couldn't get it down. Here come the Wolverines. Koziel to Gilo. Back to the top of the key. Dembinski going to take it inside the stripe. No good.
Turns it over. Number 11.
Here comes Bacon.
Gotta get that bacon.
That's Nick Sidor. He's at the top of the key. Looks like he wants to drive to the hoop. Switches it over to Jordan Guerrera.
Looks like they're setting up a play.
Yeah, they're definitely slowing it down. Nice little backdoor pass there to La Saracena, but going nowhere. Back to La Saracena. Kind of a shot. I don't really know what that was, but it didn't go. Here come the Wolverines. Here's Kozo. He's going to go all the way to the hoop, and it looks like he ran into...
Yeah, it looks like he tried to pass the ball. It looks like there might have been some miscommunication a little bit, and then Koziel got tripped up. But it looked like he was trying to hit Dembinski, but nothing doing.
Wolverines inbound the ball. Koziel from the corner almost was going to take a shot, but he didn't. Here comes Gilo from the top of the key, drives in, and a little floater, and it's in for two.
Looks like that contact actually helped him get the ball in the hoop that time.
Gilo has 7 points in the first quarter alone.
And just like you were talking about, they wanted to get Gilo the ball, and they have done that so far tonight.
Here comes Bacon. Underneath, over to Sidor for three, but no good.
And the foul is going to be on number 15 for the Bobcats. That is Casey Hart. That is the third foul for the Bobcats. Griswold leading 15-7. A good start for the Wolverines.
The refs seem to be letting the kids play.
Definitely, there's been quite a bit of contact in
There
this
has
game.
been, but they're not calling everything. They're just letting them go.
And you like that, especially early in the year. Let them play, get that rust off.
Gilo to the hoop, no good. Tipped up by Dembinski, but not happening.
Dembinski's having a good night on offense and defense.
For three for Bacon. Noah Violet. And that's going to do it for the first. It's all Nick Gilo.
Pretty much.
All Nick Gilo in the first. We're going to take a quick break. That's the end of the first. Griswold leads Bacon 15-10. You're listening to Wolverine Basketball on Wolverine Radio.
For 30 years, Allstate Insurance Trahan Agency has been serving all of your home, auto, and life insurance needs. 860-564-3383 to find out why he is the trusted agent on the shoreline. Kevin Trahan is a proud supporter of Wolverine Sports.
I know, he was in the game, though. And we're back here at Griswold High School. We're trying to find out who one of the players are here on the Wolverine squad.
Let's see, we got a roster. Let's just see who I think he looks like. Does he look like a? Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe he's a Brian Blake. I don't see a number 30.
I don't know.
I think that is Brian Blake.
Let's not go there. Let's look at the scoring here in the first quarter. Koziel with 2. Chris Roddy, he drained 1-3. Jason Hall had a bucket with 2. Matt Dembinski had a bucket underneath and converted the 3-point play.
Yeah, he did a great job.
And then Nick Gilo, 7 points in the first quarter.
Definitely, like you were saying, getting the ball to Gilo. And Dembinski's having a good time underneath the basket, doing a great job on defense and getting a ton of rebounds.
$15-10 is the score.
Oh.
And I'm missing some points here. I got Violet for 3.
Yeah, I got Violet for 3. I got Tiziani for 2.
Yeah.
Casey Hart for 2.
Yeah.
Jordan Guerrera for 1.
Yeah.
And Yanni Katsufavos for 2.
Oh, there we go. I missed that one.
You missed Katsufavos?
I don't know how that happened.
I have no idea how that happened.
I have no idea. Little backdoor play. He traveled. Bacon traveled on the opening possession here on the second quarter. That was Josh Stewart.
Costly turnover.
Stewart is a senior. Chris Roddy at the top of the key. Farrell Curtis all alone in three-point land and nails it.
First points of the second quarter go to Farrell Curtis. Those are his first points of the game, correct?
Yes, it is. And here come the Wolverines again. They stole it right back. Gilo going to the hoop, and another deuce.
That's 9 points now for Gilo. And it's a turnover.
20-10. Bacon's going to have to take a timeout. Griswold's on a 5-0, quick 5-0 run in less than a minute.
It just looks like the Bobcats right now just don't have anything going for them. They're not gelling, they're not communicating. And Griswold right now is passing all over them.
Mikey Sims with the top of the ball, the ball at the top of the key. On over to Dembinski, who gets the ball batted away by Katsufavos.
I could say that name all night.
Yeah, I bet you can. I'm getting tongue-tied every time. Bacon ball off of Dembinski. Back to Bacon. There are so many jokes there. There are just so many jokes.
Griswold 10-point lead.
Full court press. Bacon breaks the press. A lot of ball movement by Bacon. Little floater. That was by Josh Stewart, the senior. Nothing happening.
Looks like the foul is going to go on Bacon. 22. Kostafavos, that's his second.
That's his second.
It's a little early to get into foul trouble. Pretty close. I mean, not
fourth
foul.
Team foul.
Griswold, 10-point lead.
We've started out with a 5-0 run here in the second quarter. Farrell Curtis taking a little slow over to Koziel to the right, back to the top of the key with Chris Roddy. On over to Farrell Curtis. Really doesn't have anything. Got double coverage on him. Drives the lane underneath to Dembinski. But Dembinski steps out of bounds.
Just couldn't hold on to the ball. It was a tough pass to make and just out of the reach of Dembinski.
Cedar to
look at that.
To inbounds right to Farrell Curtis, who stole it, but now Bacon's got it again. Stewart brings it up, pulls up for a jumper, no good. Roddy brings it down. Here come the Wolverines once again. Koziel, bounce pass over to Dembinski. Thought about it for a second, but he's not gonna go. Back up to the top of the key. Farrell Curtis is gonna set it up all over again. Farrell drives the lane, back out to Koziel, no good. Sims went down hard.
Yeah, that was a tumble. I think the stadium shook a little bit.
Yes. That's Kostafavos again. That's his third.
Yeah. 3 fouls. I like saying his name, but we might not see him around that long if he's getting fouls. All that
Especially,
hard work to practice his name and might be all for nothing.
Well, he's going to take a seat. He's going to sit down. Ball's inbounds. C.J. Matson into the ball game for the Wolverines right now. Nick Gilo playing the point. Nice little slick move for the reverse lay-in.
Gilo up to 11 points now. And a turnover, another turnover for the Bobcats.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Bobcats, they have to call a timeout, and they do.
7-0 run to start the second quarter. Wolverines up 22-10 over Bacon. You're listening to Wolverine Basketball on SN.
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and the Burns Agency is pausing to give thanks. We'd like to thank our loyal customers for their continued support and give a special thank you to all of you who continue to bring us new opportunities. So from our Burns Agency family to all of yours, we wish you happy holidays and a healthy new year.
Welcome back to the Den here at Griswold High School, everybody. Mike Minarski, Sean Anderson with you tonight, calling the game Great game so far for the Wolverines. They're on a 7-0 run here to start the second. There's only five minutes left in the first half. Gilo on a rampage with 11 points. He just pulls up another jumper.
Man.
He's just unconscious right now.
They can't stop him. They could probably, and they throw it away again. The Bobcats, another turnover, trying to go down court. Looks like they're getting a little anxious, the Bobcats are. They have to just calm down and try to get this game to come back to them, because right now they're panicking and it's not helping. They are turning the ball over way too much, fouling way too much, and it's going to cost them a lot more if they don't get control of themselves early.
Hall underneath thought about it and sent it back out to Farrell Curtis, who the shot was really short. Here come the Bobcats. Little spin move by Jordan Guerrera and an underhanded layup, no good. And Jason Hall and a couple of Bobcats underneath. They look like a little scrum going on there.
That's Jason Hall.
It was Jason Hall and Casey Hart going at it a little bit. I think they were arguing on who has the longer hair.
I was just going to say that.
I think that's what was going on there.
And they're taking Hall out. They probably want him to calm down a little bit.
Here we go. 4:41 left in the first half.
I'm not good with sign language, Mike.
Here's the Wolverines. Gilo for an NBA three.
Oh.
He figures, why not?
Might as well.
Bacon with the ball. Guerrera with the ball, bringing it up. Picking up speed, driving the lane, dishes it. Down to number 15, Casey Hart.
That foul on Mikey Sims. That's going to be his first foul. Only the second foul for the Wolverines. Doing a good job of limiting the fouls and limiting the amount of times that the Bobcats get to go to the free throw line. As number 15, Casey Hart, puts up his first point of the second quarter. And the first point for the Bobcats, first 2 points now of this whole quarter for the Bobcats.
And the official timekeepers are going to go ahead and they have to confer with the ref for a little bit here. I don't know what the confusion is. I think they're trying to figure out who number 3 is.
I think it's Brian Blake. That's what I'm putting my money on. Brian Blake.
Oh, okay. What if it's not?
I'm going to lose some money. That's okay. I remember from last year. I believe the same thing happened last year, too, in the JV game. Like, it was a different number than... I don't know. He must, like, switch his number at the last minute or something.
Oh, they called it T. Like, who was the technical on? Number 3. Oh, well, see? That's what it is. That's what it is. Did they miss both, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
they missed both technicals, so no harm, no foul, technically, for the Bobcat. But they get the ball right back. Jordan Guerrera with the ball again. He's the one that shot the technical foul shot.
And the ball gets scooted away, and he stepped that ball. Went right over to Cedar, and he just stepped right out of bounds.
Yep, had that foot on the green line. You can't do that.
Nope. The mystery player has the ball. We do not know who this is. We do.
I'll tell you who my money's on. Oh,
he's not on the scorecard. Matson, almost over the timeline.
Oh, did they call that? Oh, I don't agree with that one at all. He didn't step over the line.
I thought they were going to call a foul on number 23.
Yeah, that's what they should have called it on. That's a bad call by the refs.
Out of bounds? Oh, well. The official videographer, Kyle Gunderman, said his
it didn't look like that
out.
either.
Yeah,
but if that's what the video says.
Well, we're both blind. So
we wear glasses. You think with 4 eyes you get something.
You think. All right, 3:52 left to go in the half. Griswold 25-12 over Bacon Academy. You're listening to Wolverines basketball on SNSN.
Don't just wish for a winning deal. Make it Dish, and we'll make it real. Don't just wish, make it Dish.
Hi, everyone. This is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors, Route 32, North Franklin, Connecticut. Looking for a great vehicle at a better price? Get into Dish and see me for the area's largest inventory of off-lease vehicles of all makes, all models. I price our inventory with real-time market data. That means you get the best price possible, and I'll prove it. I promise you'll have the best buying experience. Ask your friends. They probably bought from us already, and they will tell you there's nothing better than dealing with the Dishes. So visit me in Franklin or check us out online at thriftycarsct.com.
And we're back here at the Den at Griswold High School. Guerrera driving the lane, trying to get a quick deuce, but not happening. We're trying to figure out who number 3 is. He's not on the scorecard.
He just got called for a foul, too, I think.
No, on who?
Yep, he did.
Yeah, I think he plays for Wheeler. He just showed up. Guerrera.
Oh, they're taking everybody out. A lot of substitutions. They're subbing out Dembinski. Number 3, the mystery guy, Mikey Sims. And number 4, Chris Roddy. I mean, C.J. Madsen.
There we go. Guerrera hits the second. Did
he make the first one? I don't even know. I'm just losing track over this mystery guy.
Goes in with the ball back over to Farrell Curtis at the top of the key. On over to Chris Roddy. Back to Farrell Curtis. Trying to penetrate, not having very much luck. There's been double coverage pretty much on Farrell Curtis the entire game.
Bad pass by Cozio, goes out of bounds.
That was kicked by La Saracena.
I'm tempted to just go down and ask number 3 what his name is. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Go ask the scorekeeper there.
Okay, I will do that. You got this?
I got it, man.
Are you sure?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Thanks for joining us on SNSN as well as on YouTube tonight. Wolverines taking on the Bobcats. Thought Roddy was going to take a 3 there. Quick pass to Jason Hall underneath. Back over to Cozio to Farrell Curtis, who's going to drive the lane, and it does not go. But it looks like he's going to get. Looks like he got fouled.
Okay. So
Farrell's going to go to the line.
Had some fans tell me that it is Brian Blake. That is number 3. The mystery is a mystery no longer.
Who was the foul on? Did you catch that?
Number 15. It looks
number 15.
Like.
Oh yeah,
Casey
it's up
Hart.
on the board. Casey Hart. That's his second.
Yep.
Farrell Curtis misses the first end of the bonus.
Looks like they're going to sub Matt Dembinski in and take out Jason Hall.
Curtis puts one up, and it's good.
Looks like there might be a foul.
Looks like somebody got hit. Anyway, Bacon's going to inbound the ball. It was La Saracena. All alone, number 11, Cedar.
Just front rim.
Threw up an air ball. Quick pass by Quick Roddy, but it was hit by La Saracena and out of bounds back to the Wolverines.
Wolverines just got to chill out a little bit.
They're up 26-14.
Starting to play a little too quickly for themselves. They got to slow down the pace just a little bit.
Terrell Garter in the game for Bacon. Here comes Bacon, 3-on-2. On over to Guerrera. He's going to have to slow it down and pull it back.
Yeah,
as the Wolverines got on D quick. Farrell Curtis almost picked it.
Oh, that should have been a foul, I think, on Griswold.
Yeah.
Missed call. Oh.
Roddy for 3. That's off the rim. A little too strong. Here comes Bacon. Down by 12. Trying to make up a little bit of ground before going to the locker room at halftime. Guerrera throws up a 3. No good. They get the rebound. Gardner up for 2. No good. The Wolverines, Cozio brings it down. Quickly on up. Roddy all alone for 3. It's no good.
Rebounded by number 12.
Was Saracena. Here he comes. He's all by himself. Going to drive the lane. Put it up. No good. Cedar tries to put it in. No good. Here come the Wolverines. Farrell Curtis looking to see where he throws it right into the hands of Casey Hart.
Oh, a block.
Cedar.
And it looks like the foul is on Cedar. His first.
They had to do something to slow that down a little bit. That was about 1:10 of constant up and down the court, and nobody was scoring. It was just, they just kept throwing the ball up. Both teams, it had to get stopped.
Well, the Wolverines want to do that because they want to run up the score, and the Bobcats want to just try to get back in this thing, trailing by 12.
Wolverines around the perimeter, Gilo, Curtis, and Matson.
Just the pump fakes by Curtis are just so efficient. It's really an underplayed thing, but the way he's able to pump the ball and fake a pass is just incredible.
Gilo for three off the front of the rim. Dembinski brings it down. He's got two on him, and he runs the baseline. And they're going to say he stepped out of
bounds. Dembinski's arguing that he got pushed out of bounds.
Under a minute to go in the first half.
That went by really quickly. Jordan Guerrera
brings it down. Gardner on over to Cedar. Back over to La Saracena. To Cedar. He drives the lane, no good. Brought down by Dembinski with authority.
Yes. He's like, I will not give up this ball. You cannot make me give up this ball.
And Dembinski runs the lane. It does not go. And he gets knocked down. Here comes Bacon. Guerra puts it up. Nice.
Reverse layup. He's got 3 points in this quarter. 4. Excuse me.
Curtis. 5 seconds. Matson for three. No.
Nope.
And that's going to do it for the first half. So, Rock'em Sock'em Robot basketball here.
Pretty much. That's pretty much a good way to summarize it.
All right, we're going to come back with the second half of play in a little bit. But at the end of the first half, Griswold 26, the Bobcats of Bacon Academy 16. You're listening to Wolverines basketball on Wolverine Radio.
Dean's Corner Diner, Main Street, Jewett City, says they have the best breakfast in town. Stop in and find out for yourself or call in your order at 860-376-9141. Dean says go Bella, go Wolverines.
Hi, it's John Mancini from Eastern Connecticut Savings to tell you how you can add a little more time to your day by utilizing our convenient online and mobile banking services. No need to make a special trip to deposit a check account balances, transfer funds between accounts, and so much more from the comfort of, well, anywhere. You can do it all from your iOS or Android mobile device. Learn more at bankeasternct.com or visit any of our convenient locations because your time matters.
Eastern Connecticut Savings, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Harry, the Tooth Fairy. Or at least I used to be the Tooth Fairy. Business was great. Then people started discovering Griswold Dental. Dr. Norman Katzoff and his staff can do things to help you keep your teeth longer. It's enough to make an old tooth fairy cry. Griswold Dental can do all the work in-house. Imagine a new crown in 2 hours. They even know how to make dental anxiety go away. They even have a laser that can help with your gums. Griswold Dental will make you want to smile again. They can restore, clean, and help prevent all those problems that keep me in business. Dr. Katzoff and his staff will make you feel like family. They're friendly and you'll be comfortable. Contact Griswold Dental today and set up an appointment. 860-376-2624. 860-376-2624. Griswold Dental, 87 Slater Avenue, Jewett City. Tell them the Tooth Fairy sent you.
Running a business requires you to be creative, flexible, and accessible to serve your valued customers. Shouldn't you expect the same from your business bank? Hello, I'm Mike Alberts.
And I'm Bill Kuchar, and we represent the business lending team at Jewett City Savings Bank.
We serve businesses like yours, which are vital to helping build our local economy. When you entrust your business banking to Jewett City Savings Bank, you'll get a bank-wide commitment to helping you and your business succeed. We focus on delivering the business financing solutions that are always in your best interest.
From revolving lines of credit and flexible term loans to commercial mortgages and construction loans, Jewett City Savings Bank is ready to work with you for all your business financing needs.
To find out more, call Bill Kuchar or me, Mike Alberts, at 860-376-4444 or visit us online at jcsbank.com.
Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What does it mean to be your one-stop auto shop? A place that does it all. Macara Vehicle Services, North Main Street in Norwich is that place. Macara Vehicle Services. Find their hours of operation at www.macaravehicle.com.
Know your limit. Don't drink and drive. But if you do drink, drink responsibly. Take a tip and alternate alcoholic drinks with water or non-alcoholic beverages. Pace yourself. Keep track of how many drinks you've had. Eat before you drink. Choose a drink containing lower alcohol concentration and don't have more than 1 drink per hour. The standard drink size is 12 ounces for beer, 5 ounces for wine, and 1 ounce for liquor. For a handy Know Your Limit drinks versus weight chart, go to putnampride.org.
And welcome back to live coverage, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to live coverage of Griswold Wolverines boys basketball only on SNSN. And it's been a good start for the Wolverines. They're up 26-16 right now over the Bobcats, the Bacon Academy Bobcats. I am joined by Mark Allard. And Mark, what have you noticed early on in this game?
Well, like you said, a good start for the Griswold Wolverines and just a horrific start for the Bacon Academy Bobcats. I don't know if they can have, hey, it's the first game of the season, but you certainly don't want to see the second quarter like the Bobcats had. They were 1 from 11 from the floor. They had 5 turnovers. Everything they were doing just wasn't happening well. I was talking to their head coach, first-year head coach, Craig Cupper, before the game, and he said, I don't even have a starting lineup yet. I'm just trying to see how things work. I'm trying to work things out, and I'm hoping everything works well. Well, right now, I think you can see the chemistry is lacking on the Bacon side. And on the Griswold side, things are going pretty well. I mean, the guards are playing very well. Of course, they've had some openings which you could drive a truck through. Nick Gilo, especially with 14 first-half points. He's basically seen everything and dropped everything. A little bit of a struggle there in the last few minutes there for Griswold. They didn't get too many baskets in the last few minutes, and in fact, their last basket came at the 5:11 mark of the second half. So you can look at it and say 26-16, things are going really well for Griswold and kind of tailed off, and things never have really gotten started for Bacon Academy.
Right. Now, what do you think the Bobcats have to do to get back into this game and maybe even
score some baskets? Yeah, putting it nicely. They got to put the ball in the bucket,
right.
And they got to stop turning the ball over. There is just no way you can turn the ball over 11 times in the first half. And not only that, do so from half court, do so from full court, just throwing the ball the length of the floor. I think you can tell you've got a very young Bobcat, very young, inexperienced Bobcat team here. And from that point of view, they're just going to have to find themselves. And I think really that's what that's their modus right now is let's find something. Probably what they're saying at halftime. Let's find something inside first. Let's get a high percentage basket or two. Let's make some things happen inside, and then let's see what happens from outside. They really haven't been looking outside too much,
right,
or inside too much, although they do have a player who I think is capable of scoring from inside. There's been some good play by Casey Hart down there. Unfortunately, the bunnies haven't been falling.
Right.
And when the bunnies aren't falling and the three-pointers aren't falling, and for that matter, nothing is falling, go inside and, try to get something happening.
Right. And do you think Griswold needs to make any adjustments, any big changes maybe?
I think they're being too impatient, to be honest, settling for the three-pointer. I think there is more opportunity inside, especially for the big guys inside. I don't think they've really given a lot of chance for Matt Dembinski to work inside. He's got 4 rebounds. He's got 3 of them on the offensive side. He's got only 3 points, just 1 basket. There is opportunity in there. Outside is where they've been living, but I think inside is where they can start to make a living of their own there too.
All righty, well, Mark Allard, thank you so much for joining me for this halftime. We'll be right back with more live coverage of Griswold Wolverines boys basketball only on SNSN.
Town & Country Discount Oil is a family-owned company providing reliable and dependable service since 1996. Town & Country is licensed and insured with top-notch customer service and a well-trained staff servicing your residential and commercial needs. Town & Country strives to get you everyday low prices year-round. So call them 860-376-6008 or check them out on the web at townandcountrydiscountoilllc.com. Town & Country Discount Oil, delivering savings you'll warm up to.
For 30 years, Allstate Insurance Trahan Agency has been serving all of your home, auto, and life insurance needs. 860-564-3383 to find out why he is the trusted agent on the shoreline. Kevin Trahan is a proud supporter of Wolverine Sports.
You buy better.
Better with Burns.
Much better.
So much better with Burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better with Burns.
You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and the Burns Agency is pausing to give thanks. We'd like to thank our loyal customers for their continued support and give a special thank you to all of you who continue to bring us new opportunities. So from our Burns Agency family to all of yours, we wish you happy holidays and a healthy new year.
Better with Burns.
Much better.
So much better with Burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better with Burns.
You buy better at Burns. You buy better. Don't just wish for a winning deal. Make it dish, and we'll make it real. Don't just wish. Make it dish.
You feel that cold? Your car does too. Don't be left on the side of the road. Maintain your car with Dish at our fully certified auto care center. We work on all makes, all models. It was certified trained techs and our service manager, Sean LaFave, here to ensure your vehicle's in top working order. We do it all from oil changes starting just $19.95, brand name tires, and quality auto parts from all leading manufacturers. We'll get you back on the road better than ever. So visit me in Franklin or check us out online at thriftycarsct.com.
Welcome back to the Den at Griswold High School, everybody. Mike Benarski and Sean Anderson. Griswold taking on the Bobcats of Bacon Academy. It's opening night for boys basketball. The ladies, they've already played a couple of games.
Yeah, 2-0.
2-0, yeah.
Couple of close games. Sorry to interrupt you, but
no.
Couple of close games. The first game, the season opener, we did that game, or me and Kevin Thompson, we did that game. Went into overtime. The Wolverines pulled it out by 10 points. It was a lot closer, pretty much that whole game. But they pulled it out, and then they squeaked by the Killingly Red Men, or women.
39-37.
And another close one.
Yep. And it was funny, too, because like the first game against Parish Hill blew them out by 18 last year.
Right.
And there's really just a couple of different kids that came up for the Lady Wolverines this year. Lindsay Van Lannen.
Yes.
Scored 16 points in her first contest as a freshman.
Yeah, but I mean, gets on the court as a freshman. That's pretty good stuff. That could possibly be a name we're going to see a lot more over these next 4 years.
And another Hanley. Hanley in the lineup as a freshman. So the nucleus, or I should say the future, for the Lady Wolverines looks very good. So first half in the books, 26-16. We're just about ready to start the third quarter of play here. Teams are back on the courts.
The starting five that started the game start off this half.
Gilo leads all scorers with 13.
And Roddy just slid like at least 15 feet.
They're ready to go. Bacon with the ball. Costafavos on over.
Gilo with the rebound. Oh, off the back foot of Roddy, and he loses the ball. Gets it over to number 15.
Casey Hart, he loses the ball. They're saying that it's off of Dembinski, and Dembinski saying again that he was pushed.
Yeah, Dembinski's not really happy with the officiating so far in this game, especially on plays that went against him. And Guerrera with another reverse layup. He's fouled by Chris Roddy, and it goes in, and he's going to shoot the and one. That's Roddy's second foul.
He's got 7 points. He leads the Bobcats in the scoring department, 26-18, and he sinks the third. So 26-19, 7:31 in the third. We're just getting underway here in the second half. Farrell Curtis has the ball like he did pretty much most of the first half. It looks like they had double coverage on him for the first half, but they've kind of let up on him a little bit.
They probably want to focus more on Gilo since Gilo leads scoring, and Dembinski fouled.
Dembinski draws the foul.
Looks like it's going to be on Hart.
Yeah.
That'll be his third.
You are correct, sir.
He and Kostufavos both have 3 fouls.
Kostufavos is back in the game, is he not? Yeah, number 22.
Yep. He has 2 points in this game, and those came in the first quarter.
All right, here's the first one from Dembinski, and it's good.
And those are his first points since the first quarter.
Yep. 4 points for Dembinski in the contest, 27-19. One more from the charity stripe. Ball is up and off the front rim and in. So Dembinski sinks them both. Full court press on Bacon Academy right now, but they get the ball over to, ooh. I think you got a gift of a travel there.
Dembinski with the rebound after a bad shot by Violet.
Nice tip by Dembinski, didn't go. Bobcats bring it down. Kostufavos on the corner, out to Stewart.
Kick ball violation.
Back to Bacon.
Gotta get that Bacon.
Something about my life that always goes back to Bacon.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I put bacon on everything. I don't know what it is, but love bacon.
Well, Saracena to inbound the ball, throws it way down the court on the other side. Jordan Guerrera bringing it up, drives the lane, up off the backboard and in. That's going to be on Dembinski, I think, is it not?
Chris Roddy.
Chris Roddy.
That's his third. He leads the Wolverines in fouls. There's only been 4 fouls, 3 of them by Chris Roddy. The other one was on Mikey Sims.
Guerrera's got 5 points so far in this third, misses the and one. Ball comes down, and Kostufavos as well as Dembinski fighting for it, but it was off of Kostufavos. 28-21, 6:33 to go here in the third. Farrell Curtis bringing it down. Not as much coverage on Curtis so far as they did on the first half, but nothing on Gilo with the floater. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. Kostufavos comes down over to Gardner. Gardner running down the side. He's trying to curve onto the basket, no good. Gets pushed back up by Dembinski. Kostufavos ends up with the ball. Gardner sets it back up. It's like Gardner's trying to slow it down for the Bobcats a little bit. Gardner for 3.
In and out.
Gilo with the rebound. Being a little wary, bringing it on up. Slowly, don't want to lose the ball. Curtis with an alley-oop.
He's got 3 points in this quarter. He's got 6 points altogether. As the Wolverines are up 30-21.
Nice jump shot
from Guerrera.
Yeah.
He's having a good third quarter. He's coming alive.
He's got 7 points in the third quarter himself. Curtis with the ball, back to Nick Gilo at the top of the stripe, no good. Guerrera bringing it down. He's a one-man wrecking crew right now. He's going to go all the way to the hoop, up and up, but no good. Knocked out of bounds by Dembinski.
Good stuff from Dembinski. And as I talked about with Mark Allard saying Dembinski's been really great on defense, getting a lot of rebounds. He's been really good. Wolverines need him to continue to play well.
Quick inbounds pass to Cedar. He threw one up and just front rimmed and out.
And it looks like number 12, Luke Saracena, called for another foul. That is his third. You missed one.
I must have.
I saw it.
It's
on the board.
Third team foul on Bacon Academy here in the second half.
Board never lies, Mike.
I know. That's true. Here comes Curtis bringing it down. Gilo with the ball, top of the key. Dembinski down underneath the Gilo all by himself, puts it up, it's in.
Can't keep Gilo off the board for long, even though they played tighter defense on him. Guerrera just had nothing for him.
Gilo's got 15. Sims with a tough rebound, bringing it down. That kid's got some grit. On over to Gilo, top of the key. Dembinski gonna drive the lane, up and in.
He's got 4 points.
He's got 7 in the game. Bacon calls a timeout. 4:36 to go in the third. 34-23, Griswold up on Bacon. You're listening to Wolverines basketball on SNSN.
I was just happy during halftime I didn't say you're listening to Wolverine radio.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I screwed it up, yeah.
I'd probably fall on my face if I attempted that.
Dean's Corner Diner, Main Street, Jewett City, says they have the best breakfast in town. Stop in and find out for yourself or call in your order at 860-376-9141. Dean says, go Bella, go Wolverines.
And we are back here at the Den at Griswold High School. Great night for basketball. Weather's great. Oh, wait, we're inside.
Yeah, it's a lot better than...
it's humid as hell in here.
It is pretty warm. I'd rather have this than the weather we had Thanksgiving night or Thanksgiving Eve. What was it? It had to have been in the teens. Very cold. Even in the booth it was cold for that one.
Yeah.
I'll take this any day or night of the week.
But I'm wearing a fleece too, so it's probably not helping me.
Yeah, I'm wearing a polo.
Dembinski with the steal from a Hall. On over to Matson, who lets it get away from him, but he gets it back over to Farrell Curtis, all alone for three, and he drains it.
Nothing but net.
Farrell Curtis has 9 in the contest. 37-23.
Credit Matson with the assist.
Gardner all alone in the corner, bounce up. Drop it. He called Gilo for a foul. Where?
I didn't see it. That is Gardner's first points of the game.
Terrell Gardner.
Did you say Gilo picked up his first foul of the game?
That was his first one.
Yep.
Board never lies.
The board never lies.
Gardner front rims it right into the arms of the waiting Farrell Curtis. He's going to bring it down. He's going to stop, not going to pop it over to Matson. Going to drive the lane out to Dembinski. He says, sure, why not? No good.
Rebound for
Costafavos.
There it is.
Brings it down. Guerrera, the top of the key, on over to Sidor. Sidor stops and throws it right into the arms of C.J. Matson. C.J. got it. Oh, boy, he got lucky with a walk there. And he's going to end up with the ball back again. Underhands it to Gilo, over to Dembinski, who gets it stripped by Sidor. But they're saying that it's off of Dembinski, and it's going to be Bacon ball.
Dembinski didn't argue with the ref on that one. Kind of lost the ball a little bit.
That's the first time.
Yes.
He's pretty much had contention with every call so far.
He should have just pulled up. He was wide open. He could have pulled up for a quick 2 points, but didn't do it. And Dembinski comes out. Looks like Andrew Koziol comes in.
Chris Roddy is in the ball game as well. Dembinski and Mikey Sims sat down. There was a travel right there on Gardner. But I think that was an assisted travel because you had Matson and Gilo on both sides of him. Didn't really have much of an option there.
Tough break for the Bobcats. Down by 12, which has pretty much been the points they're down for a while now.
Curtis with a little dish over to Koziel and in for 2.
Koziel 4 points on the night. His first point since the first quarter.
Nice pass all down to Gardner. No good. Guerrera picks it up and puts... No, we thought it was going to go. It didn't go. Curtis came out of nowhere. 3-on-2. Look at that. There's C.J. Matson. Oh, it didn't get the roll. Back to Bacon again. Driving the lane. Here comes Guerrera. Little floater up and in. Had to take a deep breath there. We didn't know if it was going to fall.
It's been a interesting night for Guerrera. It's quiet for the first quarter. Ooh.
Matson, Chris Roddy went in hard and got knocked down by Guerrera.
Yeah.
They both
Coach
came up.
Molesky, he was like, oh, man, that was big. Put his hands over his head like, oh my.
Jordan Guerra's got 14 points for the Bobcats.
And he's got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8.
In this quarter alone.
I can't tell if I put a comma or if that's a 10, if I got 10 points, but that's okay.
Roddy hits the first one. First of 2.
Did you say Costafavos 4 fouls?
I did not.
Costafavos, 4 fouls.
Oh, the board doesn't lie.
Nope, the board never lies.
Roddy hits them both. Roddy has 5 points tonight.
Yep, and those 2 free throws were the first points he's had since the first quarter.
Guerrera throws it all the way to the other side over to Gardner, almost over his head, but good athleticism by Gardner to pull it down.
Pulls up for 3, doesn't have it. Dembinski's got it though for a rebound. I've lost count on the rebounds that Dembinski has.
Brian Blake in the game as well. Dembinski went up, got fouled. Number 15.
Casey Hart, that's his 4th.
So they're starting to rack up the fouls a little bit. That's the 5th team foul in the second half.
Dembinski's first free throw is good, nothing but net. Dembinski up to 5 points in this third quarter alone.
He's got 8 points total.
I'll try and make that 9.
And
no dice.
And the Wolverines fighting for the rebound. Mikey Sims brings it down. That kid's tough. But Dembinski lost it on over. And then Roddy picks it back up again. And that ball is off of number 31, Josh Stewart. Ball right back to the Wolverines.
And they retain possession.
Wolverines up by 15 with a minute and a half to go in the third.
And that just sums up the night for the Bobcats. They've had a hard time of getting any plays to really go their way.
Dembinski tried to hit a bank shot. It didn't go.
As I say that, the announcer's jinx is in full swing.
Saracena comes down with the rebound. The Bobcats trying to set things up around the perimeter. Stewart with the ball drive.
Oh, a nasty block.
Nasty block.
I think that was Kozio with the block.
Nope.
Nope, Dembinski?
That was Dembinski. Dembinski's arms are like 7 feet long.
I know, that wingspan.
Bobcats moving the ball around the perimeter. Guerrera sinks it.
And that was an NBA 3.
That was
pretty close.
Yeah.
He's got it going, but unfortunately his team trailing by 12.
Guerrera he has 12 points in the third.
Oh,
Roddy just couldn't get the roll there on the layup. He was way open.
And the pass.
The outlet pass, a little too tough there.
With Saracena to number
Josh
31.
Stewart.
Yep, just out of the reach. They're trying to get the ball down the court too quickly.
Yeah.
And that's been the problem the whole game. They want to score quickly, and they're trying to rush themselves back into this game, and it's not working. They have to be patient and try to let the game come to them. They're trying to just force things that aren't there.
And I think the thing is as well, too, we have to take a look at is it is the first game of the year.
Right.
Roddy has been able to penetrate at will all night long.
He's had some chances, just hasn't gotten the ball to go in, except for that time he gets it to go in. Guerrera again.
Wow.
They can't stop him. They've got nothing for him.
Guerrera's got 20 on the night, leading all scorers now. And the Wolverines starting to get a little sloppy on offense.
With Saracena
44-33, the Bobcats trying to get it back into this ball game.
Griswold gets the ball, 2.9 seconds to go. You're going to want to try to get everybody as deep as you can. He's got to get it up, blocked.
That's going to do for the third. Well, the Bobcats are trying to fight back into this contest. 15 points for Jordan Guerrera in the third quarter alone. He's got 20. They're starting to creep back into it. Griswold does lead, though, with 1 quarter left to play, 44-33. You're listening to Wolverines basketball on SNSN.
Hi, it's John Mancini from Eastern Connecticut Savings to tell you how you can add a little more time to your day by utilizing our convenient online and mobile banking services. No need to make a special trip to deposit a check account balances, transfer funds between accounts, and so much more from the comfort of, well, anywhere. You can do it all from your iOS or Android mobile device. Learn more at bankeasternct.com or visit any of our convenient locations because your time matters.
Eastern Connecticut Savings, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Griswold High School, everybody. And Mike Monarski and Sean Anderson inside the den. This is our second contest that we broadcast so far for basketball this year. The Lady Wolverines, they were victorious game 1 of the year, defeating Parish Hill 52-41 after going on a 9-0 run in overtime. And Griswold leading this one 44-33. We're going to start the fourth quarter right now. However, Sean Bacon with 15 points from Jordan Guerrera just in the third alone, trying to creep back into it.
And the Wolverines have had a hard time covering him in the third quarter. Wolverines are going to have to do that. They're going to have to cover him better, because if they don't, he might help them creep back into this game.
Look at that. You know, that's Chris Rowdy's been able to do that all game.
The layups have been crucial for him, and he's made it work.
Roddy has 9. Well, Saracena puts it up, no good. Roddy tried to reach it, but it's off of Bacon. Wolverines up by 13, 46-33.
Wolverines just need to keep the ball, run down the clock. And that same play again, it's the same play that worked last time for Chris Roddy. They run it, but it doesn't work for them this time. And Gilo called for a foul.
Yep, that's his second, right?
Let's go to the board. That is correct.
The board never lies.
That might be my new line.
Yeah, that's true. Guerra on over
to 35.
Terrell Gardner for 2.
He's got 4 on the night, Gardner does.
Curtis Dembinski to the top of the key.
Oh!
Almost.
Last year we saw him shoot during halftime of the girls' games, and he tried from 3, and he'd make some of them.
Tiziani. That's his first bucket since the first quarter.
It's good to see him get back into it. For the Bobcats, anyway.
The Bobcats have now trimmed the lead to 9.
Dembinski.
No good. Here come the Bobcats. They could trim it to 6.
Getting crazy. The Wolverines just...
Cedar put it up, no good. Here comes Gilo. He's going to drive the lane, take it all by himself, up, and no! Roddy, turn around, no good. Cedar hits it. Off of Gilo.
Wolverines getting a little bit impatient. They want to score really quickly. And they just got to settle down, settle in. You're up by 9. And don't leave people wide open.
There's a 3-point shot, no good. But the follow-up by Cedar, it's his first bucket of the game. Wolverines by 7.
Cedar, he's had some good rebounds, but those are his first points.
And he just picked up his second foul.
Yep.
You know why?
The board never lies.
So what would look like I had the makings of a blowout. Now all of a sudden the Bobcats are right back in it. Koziel inbounds the ball. Koziel came in for Dubinski a couple of minutes ago. Mikey Sims to the top of the key. Gilo passes it right on down to Koziel for 2.
They needed that. They needed some points. Koziel was 6 on the night. The lead back up to 9 for the Wolverines with 5:40 to go.
Gilo almost stole that.
Rebound to Mikey Sims.
Well, Saracena tried to put one up, no good. Roddy again from the left-hand side.
Good stuff from Roddy.
I think every single one of his buckets have been.
Roddy lands on the ball, but he tries to toss it to Koziel, and Koziel slides underneath the scorer's desk.
And a little pat from Gilo.
Yep.
Telling his teammate, good job.
Well, what happened there was Guerrera, he lost the ball, and Roddy picked it up, and then he was down. Oh, boy.
Yeah, you're not going to beat that. 22 points in the night for Jordan Guerrera. Farrell Curtis going to go to the lane. No good. Brought down by Saracena. Sims throws it right, keeps it right away. Koziel going to drive the lane. He's going to get hacked.
And he's sliding all over the place on the ground.
That's Laceracina's 4th foul, I believe.
That's 3 players with 4 fouls.
No,
Oh,
hold on.
Nope.
Now they called it on Garter. Koziel's going to go to the stripe for 2. And he misses the first one.
Front rimmed it.
9 points is not a big lead.
No, that's 3.
Not in high school. Not in high school basketball.
Not even in the NBA.
No, it's really not. Koziel with 6 points on the night.
And he makes it 7. And then 10-point lead for the Wolverines once again. That's the highest it's been since the end of the 3rd quarter. And
Guerrera, whoa!
They can't stop him.
No, that's a 3.
Wolverines just have to run some clock. Just run it down. Chill out. Cozy for 3. He's got it.
Andrew Koziel.
10 points on tonight for Koziel. That's, let's see, 6 in this quarter. And
Guerrera's just on fire, so you might as well just shoot from the rafters.
And it looks like a foul on the Bobcats, an offensive foul. That's going to be on 35. Garter again, that's his 2nd.
So 25 points for Guerrera.
It's remarkable. And he really wasn't playing that great. I mean, he was the leading scorer after 2, but after the first half, he only had, let's see, 2, 4, 6 points. He had 6 points in the first half.
Yeah.
And now he's got 25. Well, he's, you know what I mean.
Jason Hall trying to extend that lead, and he hits the first one out of 2, 55-44. Lead back up to 11 for Griswold.
Looking for his 2nd point of the contest. In and out. It was like halfway in the bucket, and then it bounced right out.
Jason Hall has 3 points tonight. There's a 3-point attempt by that was Cedar. No good. Here come the Wolverines once again. Trying to extend that lead and put it back up again. Give themselves a little breathing room. Jason Hall, he gets hacked. You can hear it up here.
Looks like it might go on 23. It is.
Guerrera.
His first foul.
Jason Hall with 3 points on the night. Make it 4.
Which one did I miss? Because I got the 2 he's got in this quarter. Which one did I miss, Mike?
He's got a bucket in the first.
A bucket in the first already.
Noah Violet comes back in for Bacon Academy.
Chris Roddy called for a foul. That's his 4th. Roddy has to be careful. And they're going to have him come out.
Yeah.
Koziel coming in. Got to save him for the end of the game. Up by 12 yet again. I believe my math is correct.
56-44, under 4 to play. They got to get the ball to Guerrera if they're really going to get back into it, because he's been on fire in the second half. Ball's kicked off of Dembinski, it looked like. Bacon's going to inbound the ball once again.
Oh, they tried to.
I think it's going to be a jump ball situation there, as Farrell Curtis and Costafavos was.
Yeah, they tried.
Farrell talking a little, getting a little chippy down there.
Yeah, it looked like what they wanted to do is they had Guerrera pass the ball back in to Costafavos, and Costafavos was going to pass the ball back to Guerrera, and he was going to go up and get a layup, but that didn't work.
Saracena drops it down, but Dembinski picked it right out of the air, and then Farrell Curtis lost it right back to Guerrera. Bounce pass, no good from La Saracena, and that was
number 12.
That was La Saracena. That's his 4th.
Yep, that one's his 4th.
That's their 10th team foul. So they're in the bonus.
Yep.
So
is it the double
Curtis.
bonus?
Yeah.
Curtis sinks the first one.
That's 10 points for Curtis on the night.
Lead up to 13. This is the highest it's been pretty much all game long, at least since the middle of the third quarter.
Wolverines have 3 players in double figures.
Second basket, no good from Curtis.
Gilo has been pretty quiet in the second half. There's a pull-up 3 by La Saracena, no good. Jason Hall comes down with the rebound. Here comes Gilo, reverse layup, and there you go. That's his, he only had 2 points in the third, and this is first 2 in the fourth. Wolverines back up by 15, and they're starting to close in.
They can taste the victory. 3 minutes away, still a lot of time. A lot better defense by the Wolverines in these past couple of minutes. Except that time.
But especially when you get it to Guerrera on the wherever.
Yeah.
28 for Guerrera.
And a bad pass by the Wolverines.
They played that possession very well, did the Bobcats. They waited for their shot. They set the play up. They got Guerrera open, and he drained the 3.
Right. And it looks like the Wolverines are going to take the timeout.
All right. 59-47, 2:43 to play. Wolverines up by 12. You're listening to Wolverines basketball on SNSN.
Hi, I'm Harry, the Tooth Fairy. Or at least
Running a business requires you to be creative, flexible, and accessible to serve your valued customers. Shouldn't you expect the same from your business bank? Hello, I'm Mike Alberts.
And I'm Bill Kuchar, and we represent the business lending team at Jewett City Savings Bank.
We serve businesses like yours, which are vital to helping build our local economy. When you entrust your business banking to Jewett City Savings Bank, you'll get a bank-wide commitment to helping you and your business succeed. We focus on delivering the business financing solutions that are always in your best interest.
From revolving lines of credit and flexible term loans to commercial mortgages and construction loans, Jewett City Savings Bank is ready to work with you for all your business financing needs.
To find out more, call Bill Kuchar or me, Mike Alberts, at 860-376-4444 or visit us online at jcsbank.com.
Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Griswold High School, everybody. Mike Minarski and Mr. Anderson, Sean Anderson.
How are you?
I'm all right. He's making basketball great again.
That's a stretch. I was terrible at basketball in high school. I always hated in gym class. I was terrible.
You know what I was great in
tennis.
Lunch.
Oh.
Nice pass to Gilo.
Gilo 4 points in this quarter, 6 points in the second half. It's stolen by Cozio.
No good, and it's tipped out. And Bacon tried to get the ball, but it was fouled by Farrell Curtis.
That is his first of the game, I think. Oh, there goes the, oh!
Good thing nobody was sitting there.
Oh, that's his second. I missed a foul. 2 fouls.
Oops. I just dropped water on some of Kyle's cables here. All right, Kyle, I got no more water. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Gilo with the ball with just over 2 minutes to go. He's going to take it himself out off the rim. He tried to steal it back, but no go. Here comes Guerrera down for Bacon. NBA 3. Bang!
Oh, my goodness. They can't stop him.
Where'd this kid come from?
Now it's back to an 11-point game.
He had 15 in the third. He's got 11 in the fourth.
It's unbelievable.
He's got 31 points in the contest.
It's unbelievable. And he's playing okay on defense, too. He's covering everybody pretty closely. He's covering Curtis right now. He covers whoever's got the ball. He's just running around. And Kostefavos getting into it a little pushing with Dembinski.
I think he's out.
Yep.
Kostefavos just fouled out, I believe.
Man. Well, it's been a fun ride. I've enjoyed saying Costufavos' name.
Yeah.
They don't play Bacon often, like we said, only once last year, and that was in the CIAC tournament.
And he's a senior.
And so that might be the last time we get to say the name Costufavos.
Unless we see him in the playoffs at the end of the year. But that's the last time we get to say Yanni Costufavos.
Yanni Costufavos.
Young man fouled out of the game with 2 points. His first point, his only points came in the first quarter.
We said a lot more points for him than a guy that just got 2 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep.
Dembinski from the stripe. In and out.
I think the biggest thing the Wolverines have to work on is they're a minute 28 away from victory. Is they have to work on the finger roll and getting the ball in the hoop on those types of plays, as Dembinski misses both free throws.
In and out on both of them. Dembinski with 8 points in the contest. Wolverines up by 11. They're going to get that ball to Guerrera. You know they're going to be looking to, but they don't. Not that time.
Dembinski with the rebound, and they foul.
They're going to have to the rest of the way.
That's on 31. That's on Josh Stewart. I got that as his first.
You know why?
The boy never lies.
Koziel to the line. Koziel with 10 points.
He's had a good night off the bench.
Quietly.
Yes.
Quietly a nice night. He's got 7 points in the fourth. He's been almost the difference that's keeping the Wolverines in the lead.
Pretty much he and Gilo.
Looks like they're taking Dembinski and Farrell Curtis out for the rest of the night. Brian Blake is back in.
Seth Savage also in.
Yep. Seth is a tall kid.
Yes.
Bacon just having a tough time on the easy shots.
Except that time, number 35 puts it in.
Yep. Gardner, he's got 6.
All coming in the second half. He's got 4 points in this quarter, and he had 2 in the third. As they've got a foul.
Gardner, his third.
Yep.
Brian Mystery Guy Blake going to the line. And he hits the first one. I got to write him in here.
Yep.
He wasn't even in here.
I put him in there.
You did on yours, but he's not even on the...
He made both of them.
He's got both of them. Matson's going to come in. Gilo is probably going to come out for the rest of the night with 52.8 to go. 64-52. Watch for Guerrera try to get open for 3.
He should just shoot from half court. He'd probably make it. Number 11 puts it in. Nick Sador.
Nick Sador, yeah.
4 points in this quarter. Nice. 10-point lead for the Wolverines.
Josh Stewart picks up his second foul. They're going to be fouling the rest of the way.
Definitely a tough night for Bacon Academy, but it's their first game with their new head coach. And as Mark Allard said in halftime, he's just trying to figure out what works with this team. I think they figured out just get the ball to Guerrera.
Koziel with 12 on the night. Mark Allard almost got decked with the ball on the sidelines. Hall of Fame broadcaster, Mark Allard, that is. Here comes Bacon.
Oh, blocked.
Seth Savage off the bench with a solid block.
They haven't been able to do that all night. They haven't been able to stop Guerrera, and he did off the bench for his first minute.
He's the first one to stop Guerrera all night. But he picks up a... No,
that's Sador that picked up the foul. As Matson puts his first free throw up and in. That's it actually... According to my stat sheet, that's his first point.
It is. Make it 2. 67-54, a 13-point lead. Under 30 to go. It's all but over now, folks. There's a 3-point shot that's too far. 17 seconds. Brian Blake trying to clear, and that's pretty much it, folks. Bacon is just retracting. Cozio looks like he's just going to hold the ball here for the last few seconds of the game, and that's going to do it.
A good team win for these Wolverines.
67-54. Your Griswold Wolverines over the Bacon Academy Bobcats. That's on opening night here in Griswold for the boys. We'll be back with more right after this. You're listening to Wolverine.
What does it mean to be your one-stop auto shop? A place that does it all. Macara Vehicle Services, North Main Street in Norwich is that place. Macara Vehicle Services. Find their hours of operation at www.macaravehicle.com.
Know your limit. Don't drink and drive. But if you do drink, drink responsibly. Take a tip and alternate alcoholic drinks with water or non-alcoholic beverages. Pace yourself. Keep track of how many drinks you've had. Eat before you drink. Choose a drink containing lower alcohol concentration. And don't have more than 1 drink per hour. The standard drink size is 12 ounces for beer, 5 ounces for wine, and 1 ounce for liquor. For a handy Know Your Limit drinks versus weight chart, go to putnampride.org.
Town & Country Discount Oil is a family-owned company providing reliable and dependable service since 1996. Town & Country is licensed and insured with top-notch customer service and a well-trained staff servicing your residential and commercial needs. Town & Country strives to get you everyday low prices year-round. So call them 860-376-6008 or check them out on the web at townandcountrydiscountoilllc.com. Town & Country Discount Oil, delivering savings you'll warm up to.
Welcome back to the Den here at Griswold High School, everybody. Mike Minarski and, of course, Mr. Anderson, Sean Anderson. The game 67-54, the very first win of the season for the Wolverines. But what do you know? It's only game number 1, Sean.
It is only game number 1, but it's a good way to start the season. I talked to Coach Valesky before the game. He said we just wanted to win. We just wanted to go out, play hard, be competitive, get the nerves out, and they did just that tonight. It looked kind of tough early on in the game. Looked like it was going to be closer.
Yeah.
And then in the second half, Guerrera got going, but the Wolverines are able to pull it out.
Yeah.
And get a victory.
That's for sure. The Wolverines, here's something. Here's a nice little stat that we haven't seen in a long time. And this is a good stat that I believe, as far as team play is concerned. Wolverines had 4 people in double figures tonight. 4 people in double figures. We had Koziel with 12, Roddy with 11, Farrell Curtis with 10, and Nick Gilo with 19. So, with that being said, we got one more gentleman coming up too, don't we?
Yeah.
The mystery guy.
Yeah, the mystery guy.
Brian Blake. That's all right. It's all right. Maybe we get
toss my headset over.
Yeah, let's toss it over. We're going to talk to Nick Gilo. Hey, Nick, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You're better than your dad ever was. I remember your dad playing. I think I've told you that ad nauseum before.
Yeah, he always talks smack on me. Tell me I'll never be as good as him.
Oh, you're better than him. Tell him I said so.
All right.
He won't like that. All right. So you came out of the gates blazing. You had 13 points in the first half. One of the things that we said in the pregame show is that they're going to get the ball to Gilo. They're going to get the ball to Gilo. He's going to be the scorer this year. He's going to be the guy that's going to provide the points. And in the first half, you did not at all deny people here. So how'd you feel in the first half?
I felt really confident. I feel like my shot's going to go in every time. And my teammates trust me too, so I feel really good out there.
Not only that, but it seems like you have a trust for Chris Roddy a little bit. You were passing the ball. He likes that left-handed layup.
Yeah, I trust all my teammates. I trust them to make every shot. They're all good teammates. They can always get the ball in the basket. Trust them.
Now, you only had 6 points in the second half. Any reason why you didn't score as many points?
I feel like my shots just weren't falling, and I wanted to give my teammates the opportunity too, and they were doing good for me.
Got it. So who's up next for the Wolverines?
We got Stonington, I think.
Stonington, yep, the Bears that are coming up.
Yeah.
All right, so how do you feel this team is compared to last year's team? And I know this is only the first game of the year. It's really unfair probably to ask you that.
Yeah.
But what I saw myself personally is that, like, you got 4 people in double figures.
Yeah, we're really good, like, balance. All of us are trust each other to score. We can all score. So we don't really have someone that's going to just put up those big numbers. Everyone's going to be right there with each other.
So Griswold High School basketball, nobody's lost yet.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about this? We're going to keep winning, right?
Yeah, we got to.
Any predictions for the whole season?
20-0.
20-0. All right, Nick, thank you very much for stopping on by.
Thank you.
All right, tell your dad you're better than he is. All right, that's Nick Gilo stopping on by, talking to us a little bit here on SNSN.
I just saw Coach Molesky go into the locker room, so hopefully we'll get the mystery man, Brian Blake, up here soon.
All right. We're going to take a quick break one more time. Anything else you want to add there, Mr. Anderson?
It was just a great win. Like Gilo said, great win, great team victory all the way through, great teamwork. And teamwork gets victories. And if they can continue to pass the ball around and gel and play well together, this is going to be a great season, maybe one of the best we've ever seen in Griswold High School basketball.
All right, one of the things that I want to talk about when we come back real quick is I want to talk about the play of Mikey Sims in the paint down low. Very good play from Mike Sims tonight. So we'll talk about that in just a minute right here. Listening to Wolverine Basketball right here on SNS.
Town & Country Discount Oil is a family-owned company providing reliable and dependable service since 1996. Town & Country is licensed and insured with top-notch customer service and a well-trained staff servicing your residential and commercial needs. Town & Country strives to get you everyday low prices year-round. So call them 860-376-6008 or check them out on the web at townandcountrydiscountoilllc.com. Town & Country Discount Oil, delivering savings you'll warm up to.
And we're back here at the Den at Griswold High School. We're thinking we're going to get one more guest up here. We don't know. Everybody went down into the locker room, but that's all right. If not, it's the first game of the year. I think that Bacon could have, if they slowed it down a little bit in the first half,
right,
they probably would have been in this ball game right till the end, and I think it would have been a lot closer. I think, and I just want to ask you, Sean, what you think is they were going up and down the court very, very fast, and they were doing a lot of no-look passing.
Right, definitely. And it was really tough for them to get anything going, really. It was just tough all the way through. They tried to get stuff going really early, tried to pass it all the way down court, half court. Nothing worked. They were throwing the ball out of bounds, turning it over, fouling way too quickly in this game. It was just really, really hard for them to get anything going.
See if we can get Coach Molesky. He's down there. Trying to wave him up there right now.
Oh, he's waving.
I can't hear you.
No, I think we got Coach. I think we got Coach.
12. 10. 12. Coach.
Yep, he's coming up.
Yeah, we're going to get Coach Molesky up here before we call it quits here tonight.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Coach. What's going on?
How we doing?
1-0.
Better than 0-1.
That's for sure. How do you think you game one? How did the team play?
We played hard, but I'm winded. We played hard, but we missed a lot of bunnies, I thought. We missed a lot of stuff inside. Breakaway layups, point-blank shots.
Gotcha.
I think we could have been in the 80s.
Do you think that one of the things that Sean and I kind of agree on is that Bacon Academy, especially in the first half, they tried to play way too fast of a ball game, and they got a little bit sloppy. Now, I know it's the first game of the year as well for them, too, but I think they tried to play catch-up with you guys all night.
Well, I think it was a battle of we wanted to play really fast, and they wanted to play slow. They packed into that zone right there, kind of slowed things down for us, kind of hoping we don't shoot well, and I don't think we did.
Mm-hmm.
I think our first 5 shots were threes. And
Got it.
We were probably 1 for 5 or 6. You know, one of those deals.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
There's plenty of room for improvement.
Mikey Sims. Kid's got grit.
Oh, yeah.
He's, we've seen him, for, the last couple of years in the football field and now on the basketball courts. What's your impression of Mikey Sims tonight?
Mikey Sims is old school, lunch pail, don't say 2 words. Mikey, box this guy out. Doesn't say anything, just does it.
Yeah.
Just a little nod of the head. The next word he says will be his first, as far as I'm concerned. He just doesn't. He's very smart, tough. That linebacker attitude. Mm-hmm. And I think every team needs a guy like him.
Right.
And if he can put in 6-8 points for us, it's going to be very beneficial.
And one last thing that I want to bring up. You had 4 guys in double figures tonight.
Yeah. Good.
I can't remember the last time a Wolverine team has had 4 guys in double fingers.
We've had it. Doesn't happen often.
Yep.
But I love the balance. My bar's pretty high. I think Farrell could have played better. I think Nick missed a couple of bunnies. Matt. But we'll take it. I love that there's 4 guys that can do that.
Stonington next.
Yeah, yeah. Good. Very good.
You ready?
Well, we'll be ready. 3 very good guards. A little size. At Stonington. Mm-hmm. I know they got some guys that can play down there. So it's going to be a nice little guard matchup for us. With, our guards versus their. I think it's an even matchup. They were here to scout us tonight, so I'm going to scout them Saturday night. And let's play.
All right. I'm going to let you go, man. Thank you very much. Because I know you've had a rough day. You teach during the day, you coach at night.
Yeah, it's my life.
You have a very long day, so we appreciate your time.
Yeah, going to go have a burger.
Have one for me, man.
All right. See you.
All right, Coach Molesky, thank you very much. We're going to talk to one more guy, and basically because we want to get to know this guy. Nobody happened to know who he was.
Oh, no. Last night, I put the names in the book. First time I've ever did it. I always do it the day of.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever left the name out.
Missed it, huh?
It's weird.
Brian Blake, number 3. How are you, Brian?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. So, what was that all to do? You're in the game, and all of a sudden, there's a lot of attention brought on to you. Why don't you tell everybody what exactly happened there?
Well, it was really pretty close game, and they were just trying to foul and everything, and we just had our heads up and just a whole bunch of scrambling going on, getting free.
And then you're not in the book.
Oh no, I don't know what's up with that, but that's Molesky for you.
Well, we want to do, yeah. Oh, that is awesome right there. That is awesome. No, we wanted to, because we actually sat up here and we went, who's number 3? We had no idea, so we're sitting here like it sounded like dummies on the air trying to figure out who. He did. He said. He goes, I bet you that's Brian Blake. So.
Same thing like happened last year. Like you changed your numbers.
Yeah, I changed my number in the middle of the game, and then I got hurt.
So were you a freshman, sophomore, junior?
Senior.
You're a senior.
Yeah.
See, what do I know?
Senior coming off the
Let's
bench.
get a picture of the mystery guy, Brian Blake. There we go. Who is Brian Blake? We're going to make sure everybody knows. Brian, thanks for stopping by, man.
No problem.
All right, number 3, Brian Blake. A little controversy around because he wasn't in the book, but he sure played hard tonight.
Definitely.
All right, Anderson, that's going to wrap things up here at the Den at Griswold High School.
That's right.
All right, I want to thank, of course, Ariana. I'll never get her darn name right yet. The first Griswold High camera woman of all time. How you like that? And then, of course, Kyle Gunderman on video on YouTube for SNSN and the Wolverines and the Griswold Sports Programming Network, GSPN. We're SNSN. Holy moly, let's get confused and call the whole thing off. All right, final score, 67-54. Thanks for joining us, everybody. You've been listening to Wolverines basketball right here on SNSN. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to high school basketball on Wolverine Radio. Today's game has been brought to you by the Jewett City Savings Bank, truly your hometown bank. The Burns Agency in Dayville and Norwich. You'll buy better at Burns. K&H Construction in Plainfield. The law offices of Stuart R. Norman, a proud GHS alumnus. Eastern Savings Bank, because it matters. Griswold Dental Associates, providing exceptional dental care and assistance in a comfortable and friendly atmosphere. Kevin Trahan, Allstate Insurance, open 6 days a week, not 5. Dean's Corner Diner, offering the best breakfast in town. LBP Hair Salon, Slater Avenue in Jewett City. Make an appointment today. Dish Motor Group, Thrifty Auto Sales of Franklin. Don't just wish, make it Dish. And Town & Country Discount Oil, delivering savings you'll warm up to. Follow Wolverine Radio's coverage of high school basketball all season long, straight through conference tournament play. Please check wolverine-radio.com for game listings. You've been listening to high school basketball on Wolverine Radio.